Welcome in, welcome in. Look, Canyon Storm action on this Thursday. Oh, Noodle. What's up, brother? Good to see you, brother. Always good to see you. Ah, all right. So, who are we facing? Let's see. PMH and IGP. All right. All right. That's Panther. Panther is in. I didn't know the brother was gonna make it. See, are you you're not in this though, are you, Panther? Oh. You just came to chill? You just came to chill with us? All right. Where am I going? Got everybody? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 17? Only stars playing team. Okay, Panther. All right. Only stars. What's up, Gus? Hey, Beck. Welcome in. Well, this is going to be very uneventful. Say no more. Oh, west side? There's nobody on the west side. A power tower. It's empty. East. Oh, okay. You got it. Mm-hmm. Woo! That's a good hit right there. Woo! Oh, power tower empty. Oh man, I hate when You want me to go over to 2, Dover? All right. Nothing. Nobody's there right now. Thought you were slick. Got it. Gonna heal things. Wild. It's a lot of points. A lot of points. You missed him on the live? You got to rewatch it. Beck was great. That VIP 18 segment he did was phenomenal. Yeah, I'm coming. I got ported. I got 12 seconds. I got 6 seconds. Let me get this fucking pumpkin. That's right. You'll stay right there and you'll do nothing and like it. First time's always the best. Everybody remembers their first time. Yeah, it's on. Well, okay. Hold on, guys. I'll hop on in 1 second. Discord talk. All right, guys. Sorry for the delay. There was some strategy conversation around this whole if this 3v5 comes up. I guess I don't know. We need our OG Eric will tell us what's going on, and he can slide in and demo and do whatever on that. But I'm good. What up, people? What up? So a win from Canyon. Fantastic. Good way to start. Always. We got I think, you know what? We've done pretty good on Canyon. I think we are, I think I might have one loss since we've been here, since I migrated over here. We won this week. A won last week. A lost this week. How did we do the week before that? Did we lose again? Oh, yeah, we lost that week. And then we won. And I think, was this my, yeah, this was, that was, no, this was my first week, because this video we had up, actually. This is the one we videoed. So this is our first week right here, this PWR PMH. So we won, what is that? We're 2 and 2, 3, 4. 4 and 2 now, I think. We've been here. Not bad. We'll take it. Would take 6 and 0. I can tell you that. That would be even better. But Listen, rewards are good. Who doesn't love the rewards? 18K. You know what that means, by the way? I can get my last blueprint. I can get my last blueprint out of the honor shop because I'm running out of time. Only 2 days left. And got it. Zeroed. Got all my prints. Done. Done with that. Done with that. All right. So welcome in, folks. Let me get some. Let me give you your due. I haven't paid attention to you. So welcome in, Noodle Panther, bro, all the time. Beck and Gus, yes sir. Welcome in, Killer B. Always great to have you. Abdul, great to have you. What up, 80? Love 80. Thank you, Killer B. Appreciate you. It was a great show last night. Beck was awesome. Fred, what's going on, Fred? Everyone is level 35. Yeah, everyone. I mean, 35. Everybody's 35. Well, I mean, I don't know everybody, but pretty close. Noodle can confirm enjoy Beck's segment. Thank you, Noodle. Appreciate it. Look at that. Beck knocked it out the park. He did a great job last night. Easy. Welcome in. Welcome in. MD. What's up? Welcome in. Noodle back. Let's see. MD. Okay, then I am playing at 1796 and season 1 just ended. Shout out to 1796. Thinking to switch to Maisel. Should I switch? Are you a spender? Because if you ain't a spender, I think you're good. I think you should stick with air. Most people stick with air straight through, and ride it out to get the strongest team. I did switch. I'm a spender though. I built both teams out. If you're not spending, if you're not like a heavy spender, just push your T1 through the roof, my man. You'll love it, especially when you get to like season 3, season 4. You'll love having the strongest ass team that you could have. So I'd say stick with T1 and just push. Hulk Crash. Want to be clear on that. Yes, sir. Canyon is in addition to Desert Storm. We get 2 of them. We get Canyon, we get Desert Storm. So Canyon is every Thursday. Desert Storm is every Friday. We have a day and a night one. And then you go into whatever event is going on, which is Meteor right now, for this week. So yes, a great honor. Yes, it is good honor points for both Desert Storm and DS. You can get in there and get your points. Highly recommended. That's how you get those honor store. It's great. Ant, love it, brother. Welcome in, man. Welcome in. 670. And shout out to 670, by the way. I hope you won, Ant. Hope you won. Noodle, come on. You always forget. You know that. Yeah, mid-spender, I still say you stick with air, man. Keep going. Keep pushing. If you have the best air squad in the server, yeah. Keep pushing, man. I'm telling you. You'll like it. Okay, so Missile will be able to beat you, whatever. But I'm telling you, for the most part, no one else is going to be able to mess with you. Especially as you get through the seasons, just keep pushing your T1. You'll be happy. You'll be happy. Believe me, you'll be happy. I have a question. I'm a mid spender. Do I have to push T1 or work a little more on T2? I'm talking about shards. My T1 is air full maxed. No, just keep pushing your T1, man. Mid spender. You'll know. So here's a great tip, and I'll get into that right now for you. I'm not a spender and switch to missiles. Yeah, I wouldn't, Gus. I'd stick with, you're better off with air pushing that to a high, especially when you're already high in T1. He's the strongest in the server. He keeps pushing that. By the time he gets to season 3 or season 4, he's going to be like 70 million. He's going to be so strong. He's going to love it, especially when you're reinforcing something. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. Your team's going to love you. It's going to be hard to get you out of buildings. Keep pushing T1. Yeah, and I'm going to come back to you, Tamer. Welcome in. I'm going to come back to you. Cobb, welcome in, buddy. Always good to have you too. Pun. Boy, Pun. Oh, this guy coming to the lives. Great having you in, brother. Ant came up short. I don't like to hear that. Who asked you? I didn't ask you how you did. Don't tell me how you did. I know. MD, thanks. And what is next? I mean, for second squad, tank or missile, because my aircraft skills have full. Okay, so when you're air, you want to go tank, because missile can beat your air, which means you want to build your tank out. to hopefully be able to counter missile eventually. Doesn't happen right away, especially as a mid spender. You play this game and you think long term, okay, MD? So you don't play short term as you're building out. You build out long term to think about what you're building, because these teams aren't easy to build, especially a mid spender. You got to think about your exclusive and your skills and your chips, and there's so much to do. It's a long time to build these out. These things don't happen overnight, so you can't look at it and be like, oh, my T2 can't beat shit. Of course it can't, not right now. You're developing a long-term strategy as you build out your teams. So just focus on your T1. Everything that flows over ends up on T2. But long-term, you'll be happy, man. It'll take you a long time. Maybe season 6, season 7. It'll just be a long time for you to get there. But you'll be happy when you do. You'll be happy when you do, because those missiles are going to be trying to get your air. You'll throw your overlord onto your second team, and all of a sudden you can counter that missile team a little bit higher. So you'll be fine. You need that second. Oh, don't get me started with the second overlord, man. I'll tell you right now, guys. You guys sending shit to me, just trying to get me to a rant. I swear to God, you guys had me. Oh God. All right. Okay. So let's just get in. There's no way to get. Although I owe Tamer an answer. Okay, Tamer. So you're a mid spender. So the reason why you don't work when you know you work, you're going to know if you're a mid spender and you're building. You wonder like, hey, at what point do I build my T2? All right, that's a common question. I understand. So what you want to do on your T1, you're trying to max out your gear. That's your first inkling, right? You don't even touch. Let's break this down into sections. So as you're working your T1, your gear's got to be on T1 all gold. You do not split your gear. Even defensive gun, I don't care what it is. Don't split your gear. I want everything on T1. I want that team solidified. I want every mythic you get on your T1. All gear, T1. So when are you going to know when it's time to build T2? When you're done with your gear on T1 and you built all your blueprints, then you're going to go to T2. See how it kind of waterfalls? So you go over to T2. That's how you know. Your T1, I want everybody's got to be your exclusive weapons, right? So your best investment is to probably, you're a mid spender. I would say with your exclusives, until you have any, I would say for you, it's good to do 10s on your T2. You can build that because it's a drop in the bucket for you as you push. I would say when you're a mid spender, if you're trying to build your first squad, I would push your exclusive weapons, push them to 30. As a mid spender, I wouldn't care about my second team's exclusives unless, now here's your exception. If for somehow you get that gear established and you actually build all your gear out and you're able to throw some gear onto that second team, go ahead. Go ahead and start doing your exclusives to 20 on your second team. But if your second team doesn't have any gear on it, exclusives don't mean shit. Your team is weak. Your second team is weak anyway. So until you're ready to actually put some gear behind it, keep plowing forward with T1 exclusives, pushing them to 30 for yourself, especially as a mid spender. Just do what you can and push those things to 30. It's a big difference maker when you can get them to 30. So especially with air, I mean, you can get Skylar to 30, and then you're going to go into season 4 and you can get Lucius 40. I mean, those are huge difference makers that you're pushing. So I'd rather have you do that than T2, but only if you don't have enough blueprints to use the gear. Once you can start filling out the gear on your second team, go ahead and start using some of those shards on your second team and push them to 20. It's not that many at that point. You can actually do some damage and push those to 20. I wouldn't worry about 30 though. Max them out to 20, kind of stop a little bit of progress on T1 just to push those to 20 and then come back to your T1 for all 30. Because now once you can put blueprints on your second team at all, you can make that thing usable. Blueprints are the key though. If you don't have any, and I mean, you got to fill that thing out by, I'm talking not just a couple blueprints. Once you're ready to get that thing half done, you get, you know, like half blueprints on there, maybe like a third of blueprints maybe on your team. Before that, bro, your team isn't squat. Like, it's just, it doesn't matter. Why waste the shards on it? So that's what I would say, how you're going to know to build your second team with that. Your skills, don't worry about skills. You should be maxing out T1. You can max them out. As long as you're focusing on your team, you're doing your arms races, you'll get enough to max out your first team without a problem. Your skills will be okay. You'll be able to develop that second team without much issue as long as you're doing your arms races and getting your skill points. You don't have to buy them. You don't have to do something crazy. You get enough skill points to be able to do that stuff. So now let's move over into what you're going to do for your drone. Your skill chips are huge, man. I wouldn't, because you're a mid spender, I wouldn't put too much focus on skill chips in your T2 because you got to get to T1. Make sure your T1 is 8 stars. I don't want you to start until you're pushing that T1 to 8 stars. You're making a killer first team. Your first team is going to be unreal. So push your, don't split it. Just push push your skill chips until 8. Then once they're at 8, then you can start veering off a little bit and worrying about your second team, you know, to 6 stars, something like maybe at least 5, and then you can go back. Maybe I'd say 6 is probably a good goal to have 6 stars for your second team before you push your first team to 9, because as a mid spender, it's going to take you so long once you make that commitment to 9. I mean, it's going to be like a year commitment for a mid spender to push those chips. So once you get to 8, 8 is the magic number. You definitely want 8 for T1. Then you can roll off and do your T2 for chips. You just don't get enough chips to sit there and divide them. See what happens? People often have the strategy to divide their chips because they're too worried about trying to build that second team. And then they end up with 2 shitty sets of chips. Like they only have, 5s and then 5s. You're like, okay, look, I got my chips to 5s, whatever. Yeah, but you're taking on people that are 8s for their T1. Like you don't need your second team. You don't even need your second team right now. You're worried about T1 and building that thing out so you can really hold down buildings for your server. You're gonna be a monster T1, bro. So that's what I would do. Mastery, you're going to want to do all 3. Obviously, your siege, your defense. You want to get that mastery built for air, 100%. Your mid spender, I would move over to tactical. Again, until your T2 is even semi-serious for gear and whatever, I would move over to tactical and start building that out at the top section. You can start building that, you got to build the second mastery to 80% anyway, so your second team mastery, don't do a third team mastery for the love of God. I don't care. Don't put a single % into your third team because you're not going to use it. Even as a mid spender, you're not going to use that third team. So don't worry about it. You're still building. We're worried about a second team, man. Never mind a third. So, yeah, I would build 80%. Stop at 80%. Go back to your T1. Start your tactical. Push your tactical to, 20%. 20. Actually, the goal that you should have for tactical, if you're really going to do it, is getting that 1 star on your drone. I saw in our Discord chat, there's like 120K bonus for that first drone star in tactical. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. So when you get into this tactical and you get all the way down and do all this and you get to this right here, this is worth about 120, 130K once you get it. That's pretty good. I mean, that's like a level 3 deco. Push a little under if you're doing a damage reduction deco, but still it's a good chunk. I mean, 130K is a good chunk. So once you get to there though, honestly, it gets to be really expensive. I'd probably 100% if your second team is becoming semi-usable in any way, I would be pushing your second team mastery to 100%. And then everything else you should be fall in as a mid spender. Any money you have that you're spending, put it in your gear. Put in your gear, man. I repeat this like a parrot. Like, put it in your gear. Get your gold prints, get bullseye. Just put all your money into that. Like, that's where it goes as a mid spender. Don't worry about anything else. Until your gear is filled out, nothing else matters. Nothing. Not exclusives, nothing else, man. You can just slow roll everything else. I just want your gear built. It's that big of a difference. Trust me. It's that big of a difference. So anyway, I'll stop there, bro. You got enough. You got enough to work on. I just gave you probably 2 years of work. To be honest with you, man. It's for a mid spender. That's a lot of work. So we'll get in there. Anyway, when you have free time, maybe want to check my account. I can send gold. Dude, listen, that's the other thing, MD. I don't want gold brick. I don't want anything that. Just see what I mean, guys. You think I'm joking? This is what people say to me on Discord. How much do you charge? Oh, can I pay you for this? Whatever. I'm not charging you on Discord for Last War advice. That's fucking wild. You guys have to pay for the game as it is. Like, that's enough. Go buy yourself something, like in the game. Don't give me your money in Discord for advice. Fucking wild. It's just so crazy. Listen, man. I don't. You're mid spender. You're low spender. I want you building your account now. I want you using that money for your gear and whatever. You don't have to buy me bricks for just talking to me. So people who message me. So you guys think I'm kidding about this shit? It's wild out there. This whole thing. Don't give anybody money for advice. How about that? Huh? How about you start putting your friggin' foot down on that one? Who the hell is gonna give you advice that's worth the money? It's crazy. Whatever. I see you guys already making me rant and getting me all fired up. Yeah, like, don't worry about it. Just message me on Discord. You find me, bro, and just message me. I'll get to you. I mean, when I get to, I do end up with sometimes a shit ton of messages, and then I don't get to people, and I know they think I forgot about them and whatever. Sometimes I be 2 weeks, and all of a sudden I'll be like, hey man, sorry I didn't get to you, whatever. I'll come around, I promise. It just takes me some time to get around. I'm on there. I'm on the game. The Last War comments on the actual game and comments. And I try to go through the Discord, the YouTube videos sometimes, try to comment on those for you and get all this. So, but yeah, by all means, MD, I will gladly help you with whatever you want. But that whole spiel that I just did was for you. So, I mean, you got a whole walkthrough of what you should do. I'm pretty ready to be Ash at 184 with you and Baby Yaga, but it's gonna be a hard event. DMR, I don't know. I don't know. I told you, I don't know that I'm gonna be in the early or the late meteorite, so you might be safe from me. I got pickleball with the wifey, so I might not be able to make the things, but it is what it is. You and me both. I can't believe Last War is alive. A lot. You can't believe Last War has alive? Listen, we're here 3. You'll love to know that this is actually an extra day. I already do 3 days a week. Cheese. So you can come any Monday night, Sunday night, Monday night, and Wednesday night. We're always here, hanging out. So I don't care. I mean, it's crazy because there's like 100 people that join the live now. Before, there was just like 10 of us hanging out talking. It really didn't matter how many people. We started the whole account just to talk to a handful of people to begin with. And then the WWC community just blew up. And yeah, it's been a blast. Man, so your opinions are worth listening to. Seriously, I did my tech the same as you suggested. Thank you for the advice. I will keep putting. All right, cool. You got it, Tamer. DMR, I'm gonna be hunting. Yeah, Pun is gonna be hunting DMR. Don't worry, he's all dialed in. I'm in an odd situation where I have 3 mythics. I can't apply yet to my T1. What? Because I don't have enough ore. Oh, the ore problem, huh? That's okay. No, TJ. I don't know how I can forbid you from something, because I can't. But I forbid you. I just please don't buy ore, brother, with your money. Please. Bullet game is great. I'm okay with that. But only if you can get to the end and get mythics. Otherwise, save your bullets, man. But please do me a favor. If you're just going to do anything for me or take anything from me, just don't buy ore. It's just being impatient, man. It'll all come. There's plenty of ore coming to you, I promise. The game shorts you on purpose at certain periods of time, and then all of a sudden it gives you a bunch of ore, then it shorts you on prints. It's all part of the master plan of the yin and the yang, man. You just can't fall for it. You know what I mean? Just hold out. Just hold out. You'll be good. Woo! Woo is for the children. Welcome in, buddy. How about we buy a rant? Actually, I'm telling you, you guys, I mean, you guys at this point are pulling strings for rants. All right. Oh, you guys sent me on a journey today that I was like, if you guys could have recorded the speaker in my house, you would have had a rant, because you guys pissed me off today, sending me links to a YouTube video, and oh my god, you guys are gross. You guys are gross the way you manipulate. I'm telling you, I had 3 different people send me the link. Like, oh, did you see that? Oh, did you see this? Oh, did you see this? I mean, like, enough, guys. Yeah, okay. So you make me see it and then watch it. And then, you know, it's fucking so ridiculous. So, okay, we'll get into it. You want to get into it? Let's get into it. Because here's what upsets me about some people in this game that are developers, like, not developers, but like, they're getting paid by the developers, sponsor this game, that, you know, you have like to sit there and represent the population. Like, if people are listening to you, you have there's a certain responsibility that comes from saying shit. And like, it's whatever. All right, so let's get into it. Let's analyze it. All right, let's analyze it. Let's go down and take a look. All right, so let's send some quotes out. All right, because I'm in the game. Here I am. Been here 802 days, right? Okay, I've been in the game. I'm a VIP 17. I'm a high spender in the game. All right. So there you go. There's your background for where we are. So let's get into some quotes from what was said today. All right. So here's a quote. I'm going to read a quote for you. All right. From somebody made a video. And it says, and so I just want to read the entire quote, so I'm not called out for saying something out of context. All right. We're getting close to really not having much to do. Does that mean basically on the OG servers, which is me, us here, we're maxed out. We're tapped out. Quotes. I'm giving quotes. I don't want to speak out of turn. To be honest, sometimes I actually have no idea what's going on until I open Monday, and boom, everything's there because we've had so much more time compared to the other servers. Okay. So let's break that down. I understand if what we're talking about in this discussion is OG servers don't have anything going on. All right? But to say that we're tapped out. I'm using I want to make sure I quote here because everybody like jump on. That's out of context. You didn't say that. All right, I'm just gonna make sure. Say exact words. I don't want to be called out for not saying the same shit. Okay, so we're maxed out. We're tapped out on OG servers. Okay. I'm a high spender. I'm VIP 17. We are not maxed out as far as buildings go. Now, I understand the contextual thing of saying people are maxed out if you're only talking about, hey, everybody's headquarters 35 and people are drill grounds 35, we're wall 35, we have centers 35. Sure, okay, you people have maxed out certain things. But to say to me, when you start saying we're maxed out, we're tapped out, we don't have anything to do, I feel like that's a VIP 18 voice. I feel like that's a voice from a VIP 18 saying things, right? Because they probably are tapped out. They probably don't have anything. But if you talk about even us, even high spenders, it's just not true. It's not true as far as like overall, like when we say tapped out, right? I have stuff to do. I have plenty of stuff to work on here. I'm still building my barrack strategy here. I'm still working on hospitals. I'm working on things. I didn't even pick, by the way, I just saw right here, I was at 29 for alert tower. I had talked to compliance about this. I'm like, oh, you know what? I haven't even done my 30. I was sitting at 29. I'm going to do the 30 because that my alert tower, I can do stuff. And then, you know, like, so to me, when we break down those comments right there, right, let's break this down systematically and look at it analytically. Sure, you can say you're maxed out on specific high-level things, but to say that we're maxed out, I think you can all agree, I'm sitting here as a high spender, 802 days. I am not maxed out, guys. I have plenty to do. I'm telling you from my perspective, okay? Plenty to do. I have mines. We had Wisconsin on. We had Wisconsin on, and we showed the value of working on all our mines up to 35. Give me time. I'm cool with it. I'll do my when it comes to building things. I'll gladly build my mines. I'm waiting. I'm only on 30. I'm only on 30 on these things because I had to build some other stuff. So I'm only on 30 on these mines. I can easily build up to 35. I got work to do here. I got stuff there. There is plenty of things when I tell you on my base, when I tell you that I'm not even close to building, and when we talk about what have I said? What has been my opinion all along for free to play low spenders? All I've said is developers should take a break. Give the free to play low spenders 3 to 4 months. Do a season. Don't do anything right now. Do a complete season. Come back. And then go ahead and come out with something new. But just give them an additional 3 to 4 months. I understand it's been, you know, we've been here for like 2 months after the season. Maybe it's like 6 weeks after the season, right after transfer. Like, so let's call it 2 months. We've been 2 months after the season. I understand that. I understand that doesn't count. That doesn't count, right? Because right now you would have done that anyway, and you didn't get anything new. As a matter of fact, when they came out with something new the last time, it was around this time before the season that they came out with something new and they release it. So all I'm saying is give the low spenders and free to play people 4 to 6 months. That's all I'm saying. You know, 4 months. Let's call it 4 months. I'm cool with the season. Like, you haven't even started the season yet. You got time. Let the season happen and then do it. But listen, guys, when I tell you I have things to work on, it's not like, oh, I'm almost max. I don't want that to be misconstrued. I'm not close. I'm not close. I can do all of these mines. You're talking these mines by themselves, 6 days here to start moving them up. There are 15 of these things for me to do right here, right? I'm still doing hospitals. I can do emergency center. I have time to do. I have front pads. I can do. I have, you know, like the tech centers I haven't done. And listen, you know, one of the things that gets joked about is, oh, I want to max out spy planes. I'm only at level 25. You know what? As a matter of fact, yeah, I play the game. I would love to max out my spy planes. I don't think that's funny. I would love to. Give me enough time. I'd love to max out. You know why? Because they go faster in events. They help the team when you play the game. When you're playing the game, that's not a joke. Like, I'm sure free-to-play people would love to have their recon planes maxed out for a collection. I see people have faster planes than me all the time. So let's not say I don't have things to work on here, right? There's plenty of shit I have to work on right here. So that's all I'm saying. And again, let's not paint it as I'm even close. I'm not close. I could sit here and build for things for the next year. I don't know that I could max everything out. Some of these things take 20 days, and then you're trying to fast forward, you're trying to get the stuff, whatever. Listen, a year is probably bad for myself to say that. Maybe I probably could do it in less time, but I can assure you one thing. If you took a break for 4 months, I would not be able to max things. I would not be able to max everything out. I have plenty of things to work on. I can go over all the things that would take massive amounts of days here to be able to do. Not to mention the oil it's going to spend to try to do these things. And that's from and let's be important now. Let's put this into perspective. That's from my perspective, right? I'd also like to say, screw my perspective. F me. Why does it matter anyway, what I'm talking from? I was just talking about free-to-play low spenders anyway. Ask them if they're maxed out. That's what matters. That's who we're giving the time. No, they're not maxed out. I think you would come back with the same thing if you actually talk to people and ask them for free-to-play low spenders. They wouldn't be maxed out. So I can understand if you say stuff like about the main buildings and stuff like that, but we have plenty of stuff to do. We have plenty of stuff to do. So, okay. So that's one, right? All right. So let's go next quote that we will go. So I'm looking at my research, and I was saying the other day, I could come in here, I can max out stuff, but why? If I max it out, I have nothing to work on other days, on days off that are not tech days. And that's the last thing I want to do, to be stuck having to just use Valor on non-tech days, because I don't have that much Valor to use this late in the game. Okay. Analytically breaking that down, I will say to you that there's merit to that. I think that if people don't, I think everybody is on the same page with this. I don't think waiting 4 months has anything to do with free-to-play low spender when it comes to tech. I think we're all on the same page there, right, guys? I think we've all said the same thing. We all want more tech. We all want to fix this problem by just getting more tech. Everybody's on the same page there. We're all united. You can bring us all together with that comment, right? Like, we all want non-Valor tech. We all want to just get more so we're not stuck on versus days, working things out. My tech, I've worked on it. I can tell you it's not going to prevent me from maxing things out. I'm going to try to max out what I can. I'm on tank mastery right now, and then I'm going to go and keep working on my squad 3 to get that built out. But yes, I think the game desperately needs us. We're all on the same page that we need more tech. I think low spenders, mid spenders, free to play, all agree that we can get more tech, and that's not a problem. I don't feel like that's the same thing as building something that you're going to spend money, because the thing that you spend money on in tech is days to fast forward. You're never going to be able to stop somebody from doing that anyway. And Valor, which is ridiculous because you're making another problem. The other thing I think you need to be careful for the tech is resources. I think, again, you can't both say, oh yeah, we have plenty of resources, and then come out with new tech that's incredibly expensive that's going to price out free-to-play players from even getting it or doing it. Because resources are not easy to come by for that. The reason why they sit and do zombies still, and they're trying to do gold zombies, there's a reason for it. They're using their stamina. You don't think they'd rather save their stamina? They need the gold zombies. They need it. So I think that there's, but at the end of the day, I have no problem with the statement because I agree that we need more tech. Okay. All right. Okay. Valor, is not super easy to get. So Valor's, I disagree with the statement that Valor is not easy to get. You should be able to get 10,000 Valor. There's people with there's people right now. This is a divisive thing with free to play, by the way, because some people are stuck with plenty of Valor and they have no gold. And some people have no Valor and they're lacking they're lacking the Valor, but they have the gold. Like there's like a division out there that people can't. There's a yin and a yang that even the community can't really agree on. But I know there's people out there with 150,000 Valor that can't use it. I know it. I've seen it. And we look at it and we're like, holy shit, why do you have so much Valor? And they're like, because I can't use it. I don't have the resources. So there you go. So it is what it is. You can solve their problem, but to tell them they don't have a problem is insulting. Because people who are sitting there staring at 150,000 Valor have a problem. Now, instead of insulting them, you can help them solve that problem instead of telling them they don't have it, because they do. But just saying, you may not, but some people do. That's all I'm saying. Anyway. Let's move on. I don't really have a problem with Valor here or there anyway. I think it's all within the tech stuff and going in. All right. Okay, so here's the quote. And I understand that on the newer servers, you guys want a little more time. But for us in the OG servers, we had plenty of time. We got plenty of time to start moving on to the next stuff. Quotes. Again. But in the OG servers, we had plenty of time. We got plenty of time to start moving on to the next stuff. I don't think this is a problem that's only in the newer servers. I think the older servers, OG servers for free to play and low spenders, have plenty of problems. I don't think they want new stuff. I think they want to work on the stuff that they have. That would be my takeaway. That's my analytical opinion on it. I would say that for my talking to the community and actually talking to free to play and low spenders and talking to the people that I'm helping in the game and talking to the people on Discord, they need help and time with EWs. They need help and time with gear. They haven't even considered their overlords because they're too busy working on other stuff. Their chips still look like trash. They're trying to build chips up to get stronger. They can't work on their T11s. They have plenty of T11 stuff to do. They're trying to do tactical, but it's eating up their gold, and they have more other non-Valor stuff. They may not have even finished their hero or units yet that they have to work on. There are plenty of things for free to play to low spenders to say they've had plenty of time. I completely disagree with it. I think that these folks have plenty of things that they need to work on at that level, and they're not ready to move on. I can tell you from my perspective, just from me being a high spender, I have plenty to work on. Me, I'm an OG server. You guys see it. I do it every week. I talk to you guys about it. I'm still trying to get red gear. I'm still doing my chips. I'm still doing the bond rating. I'm still working on T11. You know why? Because I'm not a VIP 18. It's another, to me, seem more of a VIP 18 comment of saying, hey, we've had plenty of time. We've worked on all this stuff. If you're a VIP 18 perspective, yes, you have. And you're out of stuff. That is your own fault. As soon as they come out with something new, you just buy the shit out of it. It's all gone because you have to match the power. You sell it out, and now the game has to keep up with you. While the population of the game, the 99.9% that doesn't do that, who doesn't want to do that. I told you yesterday, what did I say about the EWs? I have money, I could sit here and do EWs. I have money to do to do more gear on my mythics and do whatever. I'm going slow on stuff and changing because I don't want to max these things out. I'm not trying to. I'm going I'm organized and going at a certain pace on certain things because I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, I'll just max that out real quick so I have nothing to work on. No, that's not why. It doesn't make sense. So I'm perfectly fine where I am. But I think, like, for most people, free to play, low spenders, if I have stuff to work on as a VIP 17 and a spender, how could people not have things to work on? Even major things like gear, bond ratings, and T11s, and all the stuff they already came out with. They were already pushing. I feel like the folks in this game that are free to play and low spenders, if you really got down to the 70% and 80% that play this game, the important people to support to keep the game alive, and what is really important to me to continue to play the game that I love, you need to support the people that have plenty to come on. And as soon as you come out with something new, you're distracting from the things they already haven't built. They can't even collect to get EWs, for Christ's sake. They're trying to get to level 30 on their T1s. It's not like, oh, this is nice to have. These are folks that are trying to build their T1s still. They're trying to get these things completed. They're trying to play the game. And we won't let them play the game because all we want to do is come out with the next thing and push, and act like everybody's waiting for something new. It's not everybody. I feel like it's the opinion of a 1%er. That's what it feels like. Okay. Let's keep going. And it's going to take some time. Of course, 35, but if you don't have this quote, but if you don't have new content, what are we going to log in and do? And by the way, this I feel like are important statements. Very important. And it's very telling because I feel polar opposite of them. But if you don't have new content, what are you going to log in and do? I don't want to sit here and log in and run rallies for nothing. I don't want to sit here and kill, little zombies on the map or farm for nothing. Okay, I'll finish that out, by the way. I mean, that's not giving me any satisfaction. It's not giving me any new content to push for. So for a player like me, I can log on, say, 1 time a day and get the same amount of the game as if I were to log in 10 times a day and pretty much do nothing. Why would I log in 10 times a day and do nothing when I just log in 1 time a day, do what I need to do, and be done with the game for the day? And I can tell you right now, the devs don't want that. There's the truth, right? The devs don't want that. So now we're speaking for the devs. Okay. So I don't give a shit about the devs. I care about the people that are playing this game and supporting this game. Free to play, low spenders. Let's talk about that statement. Let's break it down a little bit. You have anything to log in for? Well, how about playing the game? I think you just said exactly what free to play and low spenders spend their entire game doing. You just basically said what free-to-play low spenders spend their entire game doing. They don't spend. So they log in and run rallies. They log in and collect. They log in and do their arms races. They log in for digs. They log in for firework claims. They log in to say hi to their alliance. They log in to do their verses. They're logging in to do all those things. That's what free to play people are doing. That's their entire game. That's what they wouldn't even be here if they didn't just love the game, because they're not spending. They have an endless thing to work on. They log in and they do it. That's their existence. Okay, so let's just put it into perspective and say somebody like myself. Okay, I'm, again, a VIP 17. I am a high spender. So why would I log into the game? Why don't you just ask me? Why would I log into the game? Why would I do it? Why wouldn't I just log in 1 time? I'm on the game all day long. Why? Why would I do that? First of all, I'm doing arms races. Arms races are all day long. I gotta log in constantly. I'm claiming my mobile squads before somebody else sits there and plunders them. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna log in for reset. I'm gonna log in again for 3v3 and do all of that stuff. I have to log in for claiming resources. I'm gonna log in for my alliance. I might log in to say, hello, hey, how are you guys? Hey, what's going on over here? What's going on over there? I mean, okay, like, I'm going to log in. I log in all the time. I'm sure free-to-play people log in all the time. There's some people that have to work for a living, and they may log in the morning, and their whole game may be that, hey, I don't have time during the day to play, so they log in during the morning, and then they log in at night. I just don't see why that would be an argument for new content. Why that would be an argument for, hey, the 70% of the game has enough to work on. So I'm a high spender. I just told you it's not coming for me because I log in all the time. I'm fine with a 4-month break, 5-month break. I don't have a problem with it. I think it's great. I think it's exactly what we need. There may be some people, but you know who really that is? Again, who's it a perspective of? A VIP 18. If you spent everything and you maxed everything out, sure. Again, from that perspective, what do you have to log in for? It's one thing after another, right? It's the buildings. I don't have to log in. I maxed out all the buildings. I maxed out all this. I don't have to log in for. I don't have to log in for this. Right. That's what VIP team would say. Because they spent everything, they've done everything. Maybe they climb in once a day and they do everything. But that's because they spent everything. They don't need to do arms races because they have everything maxed for their skills. They don't need to do stuff, right? So that's, to me, personally, if I had to look at it and say where it sounds like it would be an opinion of like a VAP team, to say we don't have anything to look at. Okay. Again, I log on because I love the damn game. That's why the truth is why I log on. Okay. So we finished with the devs don't want that, right? So the devs. Now we're going to talk from the devs, what the devs want. Okay. The devs want you on the game 24/7. Spending time in the game and making you feel like you need to buy something or to compete to push for something. So if you don't have that drive, you're not logging in. Once you stop logging in, you start doing other stuff. Once you start doing other stuff, then you stop caring about the game, and that's the last thing they want. Okay, all right, so let's break that down. Let's talk about new content. Let's talk about first who we talk about logging into the game that make this game. The 70 to 80%, whatever we want to talk about, is free to play low spenders. All right, let's talk about that. They're logging in. You come out with something new. Why do they log in again? And just remind me, why do you log in all day long for your Overlord? Why does that drive? Why do the devs love the fact that it drives people to log in all day again? What was that? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't know. Oh, the T11s that cost so much goddamn money. Why is it free to play and low spenders log in for the T11s? Why all day are they in here doing that? I can't remember. When it's for anything else, for tactical that they came out with, why do free to play low spenders log in all day for tactical? What are they doing with that again? I can't remember. So let's talk again. If you came out with a second Overlord, why would that keep them here all day? Well, why would they log in? Yeah, I don't see how new content drives you log. You know what keeps you logging in? The season keeps you logging in because you have to build stuff. And guess what? You know why they're logging in? It's free. It's free. Free content keeps them logging in, not the paid content. Free content keeps them logging in. It keeps them collecting. It keeps them busy. It keeps them in the alliance. It keeps them talking about the game. That's free content. They're not spending any money for it. They're playing in the season. They're collecting. They're beating the zombies. They're doing different things. They're trying to collect. They're trying to do all kinds of stuff for their alliance during the season. That's where it is. That's where we're talking about free to play and low spenders are doing when they're in the game. If you want to keep them busy, you do that with free items. They're going to be in the game playing Street Rush, more time playing Frontline than they are with a new Overlord. So or new heroes or whatever else you want to drop that's going to end up costing money or do whatever. They're not going to sit here all day for those things. That's not what they do. That's not going to keep them in. So let's go back to who we're talking from the perspective of the developers, right? Let's all get on the same page because I really feel like we all can really talk about that from a developer perspective. What do the developers want? We want to talk about what the developers want. They want the people spending all the time in the game. Is that what they really want? You think that? Or do you think that they just want to juice more money from VIP 18s? Or do you think they just want to juice more money from the 17s and the 16s and the mid spenders and the low spenders? Is that more likely? That's what they want? That's what they want to do? Is keep adding to your billions that they have off the game? I think that's probably more likely. I think they look at it like ExxonMobil, where, hey, 1 year I just made my profits of 1 billion. I want to top that next year. How do I top it? Oh, I know. I'll come up with this. Now I made 2 billion. Okay, how do I top that now? Let me come up with the next thing. It's a pay to win game. So let's just be honest about it, though. I don't think we need to sugarcoat it. I don't think we need to say that free to play low spenders are in here because they just want to log in for the Overlord. I think we can just be honest with ourselves and say what the devs are really looking to do. They're looking for the timing. VIP 18s are bored, and the devs want to give them something to do. And they need people on YouTube, and they need people who are supporting the content to sit there and tell people why it's okay for the devs to do it. That's what they need. They need people who they're paying to drive content to this game to tell everybody, oh, it's okay to get new content. It's okay to come out with the next Overlord, guys, because remember, we have nothing to work on. Remember, so you got to give it to the devs. The devs just want to keep you here all day, and they want to do stuff. That's what it's better for you. It's in your best interest if they come out with new stuff. Come on, guys, they're doing it for you. No, that's not the truth. That's not what they're doing it for. They're doing it, and everybody knows the same thing. The bottom line of any company does it for. Any company's trying to make more money, and I don't blame them for that. I just think we all could be honest about why they're doing it. I think we could be honest that why they're going to come out with a new thing because you want to get money, and it's all good. It's not a bad thing, and I don't think that listen, I don't even think, by the way, that we're saying don't come out with anything. That's not even what this conversation is. This conversation is pay to win. We know eventually you're going to come out with something. We know that. And no one's arguing it. But at the very least, wait 4 months for it. That's all. Is it that crazy to say, hey, give everybody one break for one season? That's all was said. That's all anybody said. And everybody instantly like, whoa, we got to come out with something because it's just going to be too bored and everybody's going to leave. Who's going to leave? The free-to-play players are just trying to bust their ass to catch up. They're not leaving. They're having fun trying to catch up right now. If you make it so it's impossible to catch up, think about if you're running a race. Think about if you are running a race, right? And okay, guys, it's race time. Okay, I want you to stand at the start of the line, and I'm gonna let these people start halfway. Okay, and now the goal is to finish the race. So go ahead, start. Yeah, you might have people at the start. Let's be honest. You might have people at the start not run. They might quit, right? And if I was sitting there in the race every year because the race was a charity for cancer, let's just say it is, and I wanted people to run in that race, I might not want that to happen. I may want people to stick around and say, hey, instead of giving them that big of a race where you can't see them anymore, can we at least keep them in eye shot so then when they run the race, they can still at least see them? And then maybe they'll still run because they could see people. So let's do that. That's all I'm saying. What's Pun doing? Pun needs to stop. Stop giving me money, Pun. I mean, you're just too good to us, man. Crazy. You're going to give me a bad reputation. I really think the devs need to give servers rewards for all purchases made on a server when we buy packs. Give the free-to-play. Oh, all right. You can give us money. That's a phenomenal comment. Wow, what a jerk Pun is to one up me. I mean, really, what a great guy. Like, and by the way, that guy spends more than I do. He's a higher VIP 17 than me, and he just came up with a brilliant friggin' concept. For all of you that are listening to this later, that might see the comment, you're driving to work or whatever, I'm going to read that again for you so you can listen to what he just wrote, because it's absolutely awesome. It's absolutely awesome. It says he thinks the devs, again, this is coming from a VIP 17. He thinks the devs need to give the server rewards for all the purchases made on a server when we buy packs. Give the free-to-play a chance to grow faster. Son of a... I'm 100 million% behind that. I would 100% love for people to get credit for it every time I bought. Not just my alliance with some cheesy little gifts. I'm saying like he's saying, give the whole server a damn reward. You know what else it would do? I want people to go on one of your servers. Your spending servers. They'd be like, hey, look how much you're going to get if you stay in this. I love that, Pun. Great work, brother. Great work. Big fan of this guy. See, everybody says Pun has nothing to say. He's got plenty to say. Look at him. Nobody says he doesn't have anything to say. It's just me being a jerk. All right. Let's finish off our conversation here. All right. The devs want you to be in the game 24/7. We talked about that, right? Then you stop caring about the game in life. So as much as people out there, which I don't know, I wonder who this comment is generated to. So as much as people out there say we don't need new content, we don't need this or that, the fact of the matter is a lot of us do need something if we want to be attracted to come in and play the game. I can't tell somebody that that's wrong. If they need new content in order to play this game or else they don't, then that's on them. I get it. There's probably people that agree with it. And there's probably out there people that are clamoring, not just VIP 18s, there are probably people that are out there clamoring for new stuff that really don't give a crap about the free-to-play low spending, where they are, what it's going to do, what's going to happen. And they're just like, hey, listen, if I don't get, have you not heard this one before too, by the way? If I don't get new content, then I'm not going to play anymore. I'm going to quit. Listen, I think we've all heard it plenty. I think we've heard plenty of people say that publicly, but I'm sure there's plenty of people that will leave the game. There's plenty of people that have left the game that are VIP teams. We know that. We've seen it. We've seen that happen. Sure. And I've said this once and I'll say it again. If you don't have fun playing this game, then you shouldn't play this game. This game is for entertainment purposes. And if you're not having fun playing it, then there's a million other things to do out there. I can't tell you how many times I've said this. It's like a broken record. But you should find other things to do. You should find other apps to get. You should give up the whatever you're doing with this game and go play another game if it's not fun, because this game's for entertainment purposes. And if you're sitting there struggling because you don't want to play it and you're using it as an excuse to just talk to people, put the people on Discord. Talk to the people on Discord because you're miserable playing the game. So don't play it anymore. Don't play it anymore. But me personally, at the flip side of that comment of saying, again, if people out there don't need new content, we don't need this or that. The fact of the matter is, a lot of us need something or to be attracted to come and play the game. I'm the flip side of it. I love playing the game. I love the people in the game. I love playing the game. It's why we do this. I love the WWC community. I love everybody about this game. I continue to play this game. And that's what we said from the start. You can go to the first day that we've started this account or this Discord of why we started it. We love playing the game. That's it. You don't need to give me nothing like this could be the game. All I ask for, actually, all I really want, if you look at our list, by the way, it's not very complex on the improvements that we want. And none of them are new content. When I asked the community, hey, how do we improve the game? What do you guys want for game improvements? Nobody said new content. No, there wasn't anything about new content. It was all improvements to make the game that they already love look better operationally. That's what they want, right? You know what we like is the content, more of the content that we already have. We want another Winter Storm. We want to be able to play more, do more server wars. We'll be happy. Have our normal schedule, be constantly fighting each other in server wars, constantly doing Winter Storms. Give us more of that. Give us another Desert Storm. Give us whatever. Let us fight each other. Let us like have fun, kill our troops, run off, and then that's it. That's all we need. We're not asking for the second Overlord to come back. That's not what we're asking for. We're asking more of the same content. Develop new content, fighting content. That's great. That's awesome. That doesn't cost a thing. That pulls everybody in. That's what people are asking for. That's really the truth out there. Actually talk to the people, the free-to-play people, the low spenders, and ask them what they want. Because you're just saying that you're not playing the game. It's really what you're saying. That's what I'm reading into it. That'd just be my opinion. But, like, that says you're playing the game for what? For YouTube? Only YouTube? Just YouTube driving the game. Because I just love the game. But then, too, the devs want something out there that's going to drive the big spenders. Now we're getting into it. Low-end spenders or whatever to spend on, whether that's a gorilla, the headquarters level, new heroes, new gear, new tech. I mean, there's a number of things they could introduce that would, one, just engage players across the board, whether you're free to play or a big spender, and two, drive spending. You need something in the game that's going to drive spending, because if those whales don't have something to purchase, they feel like they are losing out. They feel like they can't gain power in that and have that big gap on players. That's why they spend money. Why they spend all the money if eventually everybody's going to... Why spend all the money if eventually everybody's going to catch you? Anyways, that kind of kills the purpose and makes them feel like they're being devalued here. Again, this is all speaking from a VIP 18 perspective. That's all words speaking, because you're not speaking. I'm a spender. If we're just talking about spenders, I'm a spender. So you're not speaking for me, because that's not how I feel. That's not how I feel. I'm pretty sure that's not how most people feel. Okay? That are like non-spenders. What you basically said was, and listen, part of it I actually don't disagree with. I think that it would be great to get free content for free-to-play players to spend if you're not going to charge anything. But the problem is, we know that this is the whole problem with the statement, is we know when you bring out new content, there's also the second part of you have to drive the spending. As soon as you start driving the spending, you start driving the wedge that separates the low spenders and the free-to-play from the high spenders. When we talk about closing the gap, you're talking about closing the gap between a VIP 18 and another VIP 18. That's what you're talking about, closing the gap. The free-to-play players aren't closing the gap. They'll be the first ones to tell you. They're sitting at 50 million. They're sitting at 50 million power in the OG servers, 55 million power. You think they're ready to catch me? I'm not talking about VIP 18. Let's just talk about me. VIP 18 would be 120 million, right? That's just a joke. You think a 55 million person, they're worried about a 55 million person catching them as a free-to-play? Free-to-play players are never catching it. You can play this game the way it is right now, as designed, for 5 years. Literally. I'm not even exaggerating. You could play this game free-to-play for 5 straight years. You are not getting 120 million. It's not going to happen. 5 years. I'm going to give you 5 straight years. You're not going to get 120 million. Never going to happen. Never going to happen. So let's just compare it to me then. Let's drop it down to a VIP 17. A low, by the way. I just turned VIP 17. I mean, God, if I'm a spender, I'm a low spender. You're talking about 55 million to where I am, which is 80 million. 55 million to 80 million. They're not catching me. They're not catching me. I could say it 70 times if you want, but my chips, where my chips are, what free-to-play low spender is catching my chips? I got 9 stars, 8 stars, and almost 8 stars. What free-to-play low spender is catching that? It's not going to happen. You want to see my gear? I have almost all red on my second team. When is a low spender going to end up getting all red on their second team? Anytime soon? They're not catching that. You know what I mean? Like, when we talk about 4 months, people, we're saying give them a break for 4 months, and we've exaggerated to the point that we don't want people to catch up. No, you know who that, really, when you talk about it and break it down, it's a VIP 18 catching another VIP 18. The people who are spending want to keep their gap. They're spending to make the gap, and they don't want people to catch that gap. And that's why when we went over it with VIP 18 yesterday with Beck, we saw that VIP 18s were still moving at 1 million, 2 million. And then he said Pitar gained 8 million somehow. Well, Qatar people probably aren't happy that Pitar gained 8 million on them. They're like, hey, I want to gain something. Come out with something new because I'll buy it and pass Pitar, no problem. Come out with something to give me something new to get. I want it. Okay, that's one perspective. That's one perspective. But I think when we talked about the 70 to 80% perspective, I think we see that they have plenty to work on and they're not catching anybody. There's no problem with them catching anybody. But you know what they are doing? They are in the process of adding something new. And what needs to be talked about is when you add something new, you have a problem of separating them to the point that they don't want to play the game. You talk about separating them to the point that they can't do anything anymore. There's only like 2 people that they can kill anymore. It's each other. Free-to-play players have to fight free-to-play players. Otherwise, they can't help you. Because everybody else is 100 million squads. And they're still 60 million at that point. And you just bumped everybody up. So then you become the high spenders, the mid spenders, all that 20% is so damn strong that it makes this human wedge that they can't catch. I mean, they can't, like, nobody within there, they can't, like, no protectors, no battle cards, no anything could help them, even at the lowest range. And so you get into the low spending. Low spenders, when you come out with something new, could start to drive a wedge between even the free-to-play players. And that's when you really have a problem. Because right now, free-to-play players have a chance to catch low spenders. Low spenders are a lot of low spenders anyway. I don't want to generalize because there's plenty of people that low spend, love the game, play the game all day long. But one of the advantages that free-to-play people have on low spenders, and I've said this before, is that they play the game often. Free-to-play players are on here all the time, catching digs and diamonds and drone parts. They play the zombie, whatever that is, a zombie crash. What the hell's the name of that zombie thing? Comes after our bases. I forget the name. But they're playing it all the time. Like they're playing all of these events and all these things, and they're able to play. Low spenders can't be on all the time, so they get the edge. They don't have to be on all the time. They can spend a little bit here or there and get the edge on free-to-play players. Or they at least end up in the same spot as the free-to-play player that's playing all day long. So actually, low spenders and free-to-play can actually spend, and when I say low spender, I would say it's like under $50 a month. Free-to-play player accounts can actually be closer to low spend players. Where then when I say closer to, I also mean that a low spender could try to fight a free-to-play player and take their number one squad out, and you could end up with exchanging hits sometimes, where they could actually burn if the number one squad's out. Or maybe they're watching and they're seeing you fight somebody else, and they see that number one squad go out, and they go, "Ooh, I can actually take him. My number one could take his number two." Yeah, they can still do that. That's still possible. But when you end in another Overlord and stuff like that, it takes away some of that stuff. You don't have as much fun. And it may drive people to be like, for a couple reasons, by the way, my 1 and 2 against the devs is, number one, it could drive people where those matches, those fights are no longer viable. They can't beat the second squad with an Overlord for a low spender. Free-to-play person can't do it. That's not fun. And the second thing, maybe they just become grossed out. Maybe they just become sick of it. Where they're like, this is outrageous. And now this thing, now the next thing, I can't even get your thing that you came out with a year and a half ago. And they just leave. And then one leaves, and then another leaves, and another tells the other one that he's leaving, and then another one leaves, and he says, "Hey, I miss playing with my friend." That one leaves. That's where you have a problem. That snowball. That snowball is the problem. And that's what I'm scared of. That's what I don't want to see happen. So, anyway, so finish this off. Last thing. And so right after saying to talk about the devs need to come out with something to drive spending, and saying they feel like they can gain power and there's big gaps on players. Anyways, that kind of kills the purpose and makes them feel like they're being devalued here. And I take input from everybody. I take it from low-end spenders, free-to-play players. I take it from the whales. You know, I talk to a lot of VIP 18s. Char, Golden Fighter. Oh, yeah, Stickman. All the way across the board. Even some of the newer players are the bigger players in the servers. All the way down to the free and free-to-play players. And the more common suggestion is new content. The more common suggestion is new content. And you'll have a few players here and there that don't want anything. They want to catch up, this and that. And again, I understand that people want to feel like they need to catch up. And there should be that ability to catch up. But the way it is and how quickly the content is coming to newer servers, 1,000 plus all the way through 2,000 and such, the way content is meant to come out for the guys is extremely fast. So it does feel like you're drowning a bit compared to us in the OG servers, where we just have weeks and weeks and weeks to work. And all those items compared to you guys. So, I don't know. I can understand the flip side of this from certain people that play the game and their perspective. And everybody, I don't change anybody's opinion. Whoever has the opinion that they want new content, you could be a free to play person and you can say, hey, I want new content. 100%. I mean, that may be your opinion. I'm giving my opinion, and I am giving you the opinion that I truly talk to, that I see in these comments on Sunday, Monday, Wednesdays, on Discord, the people that message me in the game, the people on here that are people like Pun and people like Mewtwo and people whatever that have similar opinion about it, and they don't want to lose free-to-play players and they don't want to lose low spenders. Those are the people that I see, and I know my personal opinion, and really that's all I can stand behind is my personal opinion. And I don't see people calling for the new content of buying for overlords and things like that. I don't see it. I see the people that are appreciating a break, that feel like they're going to be outcasted, that don't want new content. That's what I see. So, from my perspective, again, I don't see any harm with taking a season. And by the way, again, what would a season do? It would drive you to play the game. It would keep you online. They still get money from the weekly. They still get money from whatever. Maybe you go ahead and come out with EWs for the fourth squad, or our fourth squad. That's all you are. Go ahead and give us EWs for those. Maybe people will do them. It'll feel like the free-to-play is not going to give a shit, and they probably won't do it, and they'll be able to focus on their one team still. Maybe you could do something like that for the season. But listen, all I'm saying is the game is phenomenal. We love this game. That's why you guys come out to the streams. That's why you guys are here. We have that in common. We love the game for what it is. And all I ask is that you give the players a break, a 4-month break, a season, which is usually around 4 months. So it's going to take you time to come up with the content. It's going to take you time to create the season, and give them a break. That's all. You don't listen to me. Might not hear it. Might not do it. It's fine. It is what it is. I'm in this little WWC community just talking to the folks that want to hear me anyway, that come out to the streams every day just having a good time. I'm not looking for bricks. I'm not looking to be on the payroll. I'm not looking for any of that stuff. But you might not hear it, so it is what it is. But all I'm saying is, for my opinion, make it clear, give them a break. 3 months, 4 months is no big deal. And while I'm at it, if somebody is listening, I want to effing Winter Storm again. Give me 2. Give me 2. And for one, I want the Winter Storm because I want to freaking fight and I want to test and I want to use it for a sandbox. Number 2, give them the extra 16K honor points. They can't get all their honor shit anyway. So give them some more honor points. There. That's all. Rant up. Here's your official rant ending. I don't know what you said. I don't want your comments. I'm not sure what you said. Maybe you like it. Maybe you don't. I don't know. Again. I see some of this stuff so much, and you're all, and you know who you are out there, by the way. You know who you are. Get me into this shit. Stop sending me links. Stop sending me videos. Just let us do our thing. Let us do our thing out here, and stop sending me links of videos and all this stuff, stirring the pot. Because I don't need to do this stuff. I don't need to get all my blood pressure high worrying about this shit rant stuff. I don't, guys, do this shit on purpose, man. It's crazy. It's like, I don't need the links. I don't need that. Well, there's plenty of stuff that we can rant about the game, guys, and it doesn't have to be about other, content stuff. By all means, I'd rather have more people creating content. More people creating content gives you guys more choices out there to be able to watch. It makes for a better market. It makes for more choice. I mean, I don't run lives all day long. I don't run lives every single day. Sometimes it gives you guys more stuff to watch. So as far as I'm concerned, good. They should come out with more people that are doing it. But I really don't need it in my life. I don't need to look at. I won't know about it. I'm better off not knowing about it. Honestly, you guys, send it to me. You wanted it, so there it is. You got it. It's over. I haven't. Can we get back to fun? Remember Beck yesterday and he had the VIP 18s? Remember that? That was fun. Can we get back to that? He was just pointing at people who were talking about the kills. Remember that? That was fun. That was a good time. That was a good time. And honestly, I only say this, guys, because it honestly, I enjoy the game. I really do when I say this. Like, I enjoy logging in. I love actually playing the game. It's entertainment for me. It's why I spend money. It's entertainment. I just look at it as fun and entertainment and growing and the fighting and doing whatever and being in the good alliance that we're in and doing Canyon Storm today. I can't wait for Desert Storm tomorrow. I wish I could fight Pun. I wish I could, be out there with the guys on Meteorite and losing my troops, and I'll be out there in Kill Event and, doing the Mewtwo versus Noodle stuff. By the way, Mewtwo versus Noodle. Can we get in? Let's have some fun. You guys, let's stop with the seriousness. All of you. Let's get into some fun. How about Mewtwo and Noodle? Huh? How about that? We got that upcoming. How about this? Let's get into this. Huh? Let's get into that. Right? That's fun. That would be fun. This is gonna be a good time. These two going at it. I'm liking it. By the way, can I announce a couple fights? I have a couple extra fights. I have a couple extra fights to talk about, and then I actually have people who I don't have fights for this week. I'm building a spreadsheet of people that have. So it's crazy. I can only keep up with so many fights in 1 week right now. I've got to work on a system. It's so much. I love that people volunteer for this stuff. So, all right, Mewtwo versus Noodle is obviously for the title, and then a couple other fights that we have. We have this week, Uncle Rich is fighting Segi, both on 118. They're gonna fight each other. Rich is incredibly strong. At 80 million. Segi doesn't give a shit. So he's ready. I say, who wants to fight Rich? And immediately Segi's like, okay, I'm in. So there you go. That's going to be a hell of a fight. I'll have all the numbers for you to set out the undercard for you. Gus is fighting Wu. Gus from 150 has 63 million first squad. Wu from 93 has a 59 million squad. He is fighting on the undercard. So we have two fights. I might just stop at two fights, to be honest with you. It might just be right now, just two fights might be good enough for the underdog until I bite off more than I can chew. And then we build out week 3, establish week 3 a little bit to get into that. But like, guys, this is I was starting to get it, and we have in our lineup so far, we already got 10 fighters. We have 10 fighters already signed up. So keeping six busy is good. We got 10 fighting right now. We're gonna come out. I told you we're gonna put the website up. We're gonna have standings on the website. We're gonna have records. We're gonna have who beat who. All this good stuff is gonna be eventually on warzoneWreckingCrew.com. That we have out there for fight uploads. I expect people, by the way, Mewtwo and Noodle, I expect you guys do some screen records and upload your fights, and I'll make a video to give everybody an update on the WWC fighting. And then, Gus, Wu, you guys can make screen records for your fight. I'll get that stuff up during the Friday night or Saturday at some point. I'll throw it up there. So people can see updates on the fights. I don't know if I'll time to put it to music and dance and all that stuff, but I'll work to get your fight footage up. Anyway, we'll get that all going. So yeah, Mewtwo's all, I asked Mewtwo if he wants to fight. This is all you need to know about Mewtwo. I said to Mewtwo, hey, do you want to defend your title this week? You want a week off or whatever? Mewtwo says, I'm always ready to fight. This guy. I mean, I'll tell you what. I swear to God, me and this guy must be separated at last war of birth or something. Like, I'm always ready to fight. Man, the commitment that guy has to fighting is something to behold. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Let's talk about buying. Give us a training arena with unlimited hits where we can test our. Yeah, I'm all for it. Pun, they have that. It's called Winter Storm. Like, just give us more of it, more time. We could test this stuff. I love it though. I'm all for it. See, Ant, you love that segment with Beck. By the way, shout out to our partners again over at Coordinates List. Amazing job over there. And really, for those of you that don't know, Coordinates List, they are up and popping. You can find them on our channel. You can go to our Discord and you'll see coordinates to any server. You go into the coordinates list, folks, and do coordinate requests. And they will give you coordinates to any server that you want right here. Any server that you want are right here. So, yeah, go out there and try them out. They're phenomenal. They do it for the kindness of their heart. And also, Wolfie and team are always looking for volunteers. So if you like the stuff that Beck was doing and tracking and you want to help the coordinates list, folks, reach out to Wolfie and team and ask them how they can use. And tell them QB sent you. They're phenomenal. They actually started our own channel for our discussions into what we're going to do every week. So we're going to do another segment. Everybody had a good time with it. So we're going to do another segment with the coordinates folks. Won't be the same thing. I don't want to, kill the same segment. So we're thinking about different segments to do instead of just the VIP. And we'll give you the updates on the VIP 18 stuff in more like a month, maybe like a monthly. I'd like to do that. So then Beck can have like the power difference between the last time we talked. But it would be fun to do a different segment with the coordinates list folks. So, the only chords anybody needs is 810. Just saying. Okay, Noodle. Okay, Noodle. QB triggered in 3, 2. Where am I triggered? What did I missed it? I missed it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it if it's going to trigger me. Does the game even need the older VIP 18s? Look how many bases are. Oh, is that why you're saying it? You got somebody AD's gonna post. There's hundreds of them. The money's flooding it. Yeah, AD. I don't. It's all good. I've said it before. I'll say it again. If VIP 18 quits, I don't blink. It's whatever. I'll tell you what. I would be if you take any VIP 18. Well, not Peanut, because Peanut's on our server. She's on our team. I can't have Peanut quitting. But really, other than Peanut, and okay, a couple people, Hulk too. I get along with Hulk. All right, there's a handful that I don't want leaving. But yeah, for the most part, I'm gonna be more impacted by Woo not being here. I'm gonna be more impacted by Ant. I'll be more impacted by AD not showing up. Like that would be bigger news for me if somebody all of a sudden said, "Hey, did you hear? Did you hear that Chicken Charlie quit the game?" That's going to upset me. I'm just telling you the truth. I mean, more impacted to be like, what? Why? No, tell them to come back. Join us. Like, that's who I don't want to leave. I like having a man in part of my community. They added free to play new Valor badge and tech tree to get give us Alliance training grounds. Like, we need that emoji to celebrate something. That emojis. These emojis are something else, too, by the way. My God. I thought didn't we turn this off? Hold on. We turned this off. Oh, now it does it. Oh, because, okay. I was like, hey, guys, you guys told me I would turn this off, and then it would go, I could claim the off down there. You guys told me, okay, good. It went away. By the way, if you have that little thing, they taught me the trick on the coupon store at the very bottom. You could turn off the purchase reminder that might be on by default. Just turn that little thing off and it'll stop shaking its ass at you. So it's good. Hey, there's Chicken Charlie. See, I told you he was here. There he is, waiting for the call. Wait, he didn't quit. Poor rumor. That's a shitty rumor out there. Whoever started that, he's right there. He's right there. Chicken Charlie. Let's talk about buying emotes with your. No, let's not talk about that. Mewtwo, stop it. Yeah, you're another one. I'm surprised you didn't send me a link to a video. But anyway, no. But in all fairness, while he brings it up, please don't spend your honor points on the emotes. While he brings it up, good segue there. All right, guys, we gotta go. See, you guys got me to rant. I could have went through battle reports. I had all these battle reports to go through, and now we're out of time. And now I got no time to do battle reports because you guys needed this rant that you're sending me. You really don't need these rants. I'm telling you right now, you don't need them. They're not something in your life. They're bad. They're bad for you. They're bad for me. Glittering event for those. Let's see. Remember to get your glittering event. 500 gems, definitely there. We'll do our custom weekly pass, which, by the way, is coming to an end soon too. I'll be saving that $10 from doing that pretty soon. All right, so what do we have? I don't do, by the way, this is one of the days I am, as a spender, I do not buy anything. So I hate to disappoint you on that, but I do not buy today. This is not something that I purchased. Not even the $5, actually. I don't even do the $5. I don't do anything on this day. I have no need for any of that. If I get the training certificates, if you're wanting like the training certificates, where I get them, I do them on Bounty Hunter. So if I'm gonna get training certificates, I just wait for Bounty Hunter and I get them there. But no, I told you I don't need to really. I'll push my training, but only on Bounty Hunter. I think my rating's far enough. I'm almost 499 across the board here, so I'm almost 500. I don't need any more. Like the next one that I need it for here is Heart Bond, and that's at 450. So Team Anchor would be 500. I'm almost there, and it's going to take me 12 months to get that. You know, to probably get Heart Bond. I'm only in the middle of strategic. Actually, can we move this? No. See what I mean? Perfect example. I only have 14 out of 30. I'm not going to do anything. Can I even move a skill? Actually, can I move any of these? Let me see. Oh yeah, look it. I have enough. See, I didn't buy anything, and I collected enough. One of them. There you go. So I'm 499. I'm almost 499 across the board for these. And then I don't think I have any skills to do. Oh, almost. Look at that. I'm just short of getting one more. And I'm gonna keep pushing my Brutal Roar, so that'll be my skill that I keep pushing. Yeah, no, I'm not doing anything with the Overlord. I told you there's things I don't spend on, I don't care about, and yeah, like the Overlord's one of them. Like I do bond badges at Bounty Hunter. I'll only do my skills when I get the Bounty Hunter, and I gotta push them here and there. But no, perfect example would be I don't spend today. So the rumors out there that I'm just spend on everything and get everything. I don't. I have a line that I draw as far as spending goes and not spending on everything. I won't have any problem, by the way, getting my points just from the troops. And the speed ups that I use. So, and you guys can see, like, this is what I do for troops. You guys are curious. So I will, I'll like complete these. And this is why I build my factories the way I do. So, all right. Now this one, I only do as level 8, so I have this one at barracks 26. It's the max I can do to build the lowest thing of level 8. Some people like to do this lower and then build like 7. They stay at level 7 and they try to go up. I do 11, 10, 9, 8. That's how I do it. So then I'm going to train. I'm going to train level 8 here. Now here is where I take my 9. I go to 8. And I'm going to upgrade all my 8s. What do we got? 2.9. And this is only, as you can see, that I'm clicking it all. It's only 2 hours. It's 2 hours a piece. And I can almost do 1,000. So like I have 2 of these. It's only going to use 4 hours of speed ups for that. And then I have 165. So it's like 4. That's like 4.5 there. And then that's it. And then I'm ready to go. Level 8 is good. Or level 9 is good, so I just start that up. There we are. And then I move over to level 10. This is level 10 troops. And now with this one, I'm going to speed up my level 9s. So I'm going to upgrade all these. Again, this is going to be 2 hours and 50 minutes for these. And I'm training 1,000 apiece. There you go. I'm done. My level 9 is done. and now I'm on level 10, so I can start my level 10, and then I come into my level 11. I'm going to take my level 10s, and I'm going to upgrade my level 10s. Now it's 2.5 hours for these, and then let me do this right here to upgrade these. And then that's it. And then I start my level 11s. And now I did all the troops. And just from doing that little bit right there that you see, I don't need a buff. I'm good. I do this and I get all of the ones and on a bonus, which by the way, I cannot get anything other than coffee cups and sparklers. So the roulette wheel continues to F off. I mean, I've been doing this since it came out, guys. I still haven't gotten a single thing. So, but yeah, you can get, you get the training buff, and you can obviously reduce the training for these to get yourself to do them quicker. I have enough. I'm good for the training card. Yep, I know the training buffs. Yep, the card. Get your battle card out, switch it over. You keep building that battle card or your core card for your troop training. Where's the little bad boy? Here, your troop training, rapid training will drop your training 12% for 60 seconds. You get into that. Keep getting your stars on it and keep developing it. Get better and better to do your speed for your training. So I'm good. I'm all good. So yeah, that's that. But you can see how many points it gives me. 16. It already gives me 16 million. And so when I'm talking about you guys, you don't need to do what I just did to reach your versus points. So a lot of people say, "Oh, I'll use too many speed ups, too many whatever to do that." You can do half of what I just did and hit your 7.2 million. Because it's all about I just want you guys to get to 7.2 million. I just want you to open your chests. That's all I want you to do. And so I just showed you one way to do it. Now, on top of that, by the way, don't forget you have radar, right? So you have your radar you can do to continue to get more points in radar to do all these, right? So you can see just from doing this, I was at 16 million. I was, I think I was around 37, I think, to start. Somebody can check that and call me a liar in the replay of the live. I don't know, but I think I was around there. And do these, but do a few of these. Nice and easy here. Because at this stage, I just did it, and I might forget. So I do this. I'll do this one, and then come over here, and then let's see. Okay, Doomwalker. Don't forget, always important, kill the strongest Doomwalker you can, everybody. First blood. Make sure this one, even if you have other people on the team help you kill it, get the best Doomwalker you can so you get great first kill rewards. Don't go killing a 110 just to fill this. Kill as hard as you can and get somebody in your team. It's worth losing your troops to just go out and get it all. Unless you kill too many. If you're killing too many troops, then you might want to take a step back because it also costs resources to retrain those troops. So you might want to take a step back and say, hold on, I'm losing too many troops killing that level. So there's a fine line, I will say, that you need to play in there. If you're losing too many troops, it kind of counters the fact of the troop gain that you need to do for the resources. But I digress. If you can kill a 230, you can kill a 240. Just don't go out there and kill a 120. Don't kill a one, you know what I mean? Don't go killing a simple one if you're strong enough to kill it. Make sure you get as good a first kill rewards as you can get. So I do this and hope that the team helps me. Because I can't kill a 280. I can't. But I try every day. It's just my way of pushing myself to do it. And get all these, and then, yep, this, and then you get this. Kill that puppy, and then you can see getting all these. So then we'll get that. And then what did that do for our verses? is more my point of doing this anyway. You get another 1 million that you can do. So you could do that. What else do you guys get for power? That's about it for free power. So you get the Overlord stuff if you can use it. Great. Then that gets you a little bit more points. But yeah, honestly, like just get your 7.2 million. Listen to me. I really, guys, listen. Never miss a box. Okay? Don't come at me and tell me there's an excuse. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear your excuse. If you can't get boxes, I want you on our Discord. It's a public service. There's no money. There's no money. There is a strategy to versus as a free-to-play player. Do never miss a box. Ever miss a box. I cannot tell you how important to progress what I just said is. If you're out there and you're not getting all 9 of your versus boxes, you are doing yourself an enormous disservice. Enormous. And not the same disservice I say that you're too busy and can't get all of your arm races. Because you're also doing a disservice if you're free to play and you can't get your arm race. But listen, people work. You have difficult time. You could switch one around, which is really fun, right? Like, at least they did that. I think that's really awesome. Get as many as you can for arms races. Now, I'll say that. That's important to say the differential. Get as many as you can for arms races. But never miss a versus box. Ever. Okay. I don't know if I was clear enough on that, but I think I made it clear. I'm going to go with I was. Yeah, we don't typically do Fridays on here, but yeah, guys, don't do and here's my old Survivor, by the way. The old yeah, look at that. There's 2 more 50s. Boy, I needed that too. I was running low. My stamina was starting to get low over here. I was only, I got like 1,800 and 1,700. I was getting a little concerned. Gonna look. Here's my first blood rewards. 280. See, look at all these rewards. I mean, these are great rewards. You know. So now look at the difference. So 6.3. If I had wasted this and didn't get the good rewards, you could see what a normal one is over here. 250. Look at that. Look at the difference. Look at the difference of my first kill versus what a normal Doomwalker is. I mean, first kill is so important to make sure you're maximizing it. It's so good. So good. Crazy. You're talking like 6 million. That turns into 6 million. 280. Crazy. Yeah, no, Diamore, you're right. The gap between 270 and 280 is big. You're 100% right. They had to do that, though. They got to give us something to work on. It's the same reason why I enjoy the fact that we have the general trial and getting the did I not get this? Oh, look at me. You know, I participated in this today. I'm hardly ever, and we did it. We beat the whole thing. Look at that. I knew we beat it because I was on today doing it. And I forgot to collect it. Hey, do they send this to you if you forget to do that? Like, will they automatically send that to you on Sunday if you didn't do that? It's kind of bullshit if they don't. I don't know if it says that or not. Reach the required point and unlock trial gifts and win generously. I don't know. I don't know if they send it to you. I don't see that they send it. Not that the game is very clear on some of these things anyway, but I do love the solo challenge, guys. I'm maxed out on the solo challenge. I wish they would do enough. I bet you, watch this. I bet you. I don't know if Pun's still on or Mewtwo is still on. But Mewtwo and Pun, don't you wish they'd come out with like 10, 11, 12? I wish they came out with 10, 11, 12. Because I could beat this one. I don't even need them to up the rewards. They can keep the rewards the same. I don't care. They don't have to give me more rewards for it. I just want it to be stronger so you can't kill it. I want to have, I think it's fun to have something to work towards. So I wish they would just like, you know, make it even make ones that are like really strong that nobody can kill. And then your entire alliance has to like kill themselves to try to get like level 10, level 11. Yeah. I wish they just come out with like something really strong for me. That would be fun. That would be fun. But yeah, you don't, again, you know, I don't know, like the rewards are good. I'm happy. I'm good with this, but I want like, yeah, I want 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I want it to just be like, just have it be enormous. Have to be like 100 million squad to do it and then see what people do. There's another, did you say there's another info button in the info button? Did you just say that? Oh yeah, right here. They put another one in there. All right, let's see if they send it to you. I don't know. Commanders can choose at the end of the event. Commanders will receive rewards successfully completing challenges. After completing all challenges, the difficulty commanders will be able to challenge higher difficulty. Okay. Alliance challenge. Unlock the conditions. Only one difficulty can be selected. The higher the choose click on the dots on the progress bar to view the objectives. Challenge rules. Sky Predator. Yep, here it is. Total individual damage. Sky Predator did a battle. Base will lose a certain amount. Warlord missiles. Sky Predator. Hit the Ram challenge in the final moments of the challenge remaining. Alliance challenge cannot be started in the final 2 hours. Reward settlement. After completing the challenge, the area of the world map where the Sky Predator was located in the top event, based on individual challenge and alliance, the commanders will automatically receive a certain number of trial keys. Other item rewards will be distributed via in-game and damage. Easy command will only receive damage progress rewards once during the event. Each trial key can be used to open one trial gift chest. Any unused trial keys will be reclaimed and rewards will be reissued after the event ends. If you change alliances after the challenge ends, you will not be able to use your trial keys to open trial gift chests. Returning to your original alliance will allow you to resume opening them. Any unused trial keys will be reclaimed and rewards will be reissued after the event ends. Is that just a real complex way of saying that they'll send you the rewards after the event? You guys get rewards will be reissued after the event ends? I gotta be honest with you. I gotta be dead honest with you. I am no clearer on whether they send whether they send it or not. And I just read it. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe this sounds like they might send it. Oof, I don't know. I'll tell you, sometimes the instructions in the game, doesn't that just sound like it's way more complex than it needed to be? I mean, golly, like reissued. I don't what, you didn't issue it the first time. What do you mean reissued? It says reissue, so maybe they feel like given the chest is an issue the first time, and then then they'll reissue it. Like they'll redisperse it to you after the event ends. I feel like this means they're going to send you the rewards. As long as you're with the team, they're going to send you the rewards. That's what it feels like. But I honestly, not that you guys are going to be surprised, but honestly, it doesn't sound clear. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about, Mewtwo? You know, like, wouldn't you like love if they just did the if they gave us the solo challenge and they made it like if you had like 10, 11, 12, right? Like 13, 14, 15, like they just keep coming out with them. Wouldn't that be fun? And I don't mean you get more rewards for it. You're just going to get the same rewards, but you got to try to beat level 10 and 11. Wouldn't you 100% do that? Yeah, that's what I thought, Mewtwo. That's what I was saying. I was thinking it was the issue and then reshoot. But wouldn't you like that if they did like, wouldn't you do it? Like if I told you this thing was like level 11 was friggin' strong. I'm not going to give you any more rewards, but level 11 is going to be incredible to beat. Wouldn't you do a level 11 instantly? I know I would. I know I would go right to 11. Whatever the top thing was, I would 100% do. I would 100% do. And if I couldn't beat it, I would throw rallies. I'd be like, all right, team, you guys got to help me because I can't beat the thing. So you got to help me. But yeah, I don't know. I would do it. I like it. I don't like not, challenges, I don't know. I just constantly like having the different challenges. I think that's fun. Okay, somebody asked about World Boss. Didn't I see somebody? What's the Code Boss reward tiers at now for you? All right, Rough. All right, Rough. You want to know Reward Boss? We're on Missile. Let me go. You asking for the goals? You want to know the goal ones? I'm at this. So here's level 1, level 2. 3 are pretty much the same. 4, they up it a little bit. They double the rewards for the shards in 1K. They do that for the next 3 to 100 million. 150 million, you get 5K skills. I don't know why they feel like that's a better reward. 10 shards, 2K diamonds. Are these survivor? Oh no, hero recruitments. Okay. So I guess they're considering the 5K skill medals as better than the shards and tickets. And because they're still giving you experience. Oh, they downgrade the experience. Then they got to go to 200 million and you get, again, this would be great if they were survivor tickets, by the way. Instead of hero recruitment tickets. We get those all the time. Like a better reward is survivor tickets. 3K, 10K. All right, then they do it again at 350 for 5K medals. 500 million, you get 25K. Now you're talking. 750 million, they drop down again. So they make you do, look at it. Does this make any sense for rewards? When you accomplish 500 million, they're like, yeah, that's awesome. You guys are strong. I'm going to hook you up. And then you get 250 million more, and they're like, no biggie. I don't think that's important. And then they just like shit on your rewards. Doesn't really make any sense, does it? The reward structure makes no sense. And then they go right back to it. Then they're like, oh, you got 250 more? Well, 250 more, that's a different story. Now we're going to give you more, like 5K, 25K, whatever. And then you get 500 million more, and they're like, yeah, go screw yourself. No big deal. I don't care about that. They're like, oh, you didn't just get 2 billion, did you? Oh, then we're going to just shower you with gifts. I mean, it's almost like an abusive relationship. You know what I mean? You're working hard and somebody punch you in the face and then they're like, oh my God, give me a hug. Right? Like, holy shit, hug me, punch. Hug me, punch. Hug me, punch. Like, I mean, you're in an abusive relationship going through the Code Boss. It's crazy. I mean, wild. What are you saying? The one with the star, what? The ones without the star are the ones that... I know, I get it, but I'm just saying look at the difference in the power. Like, the damage is all that matters. You're all stars. It's going to take you, if you just accomplished 5 billion, it's going to take you forever to get to 6 billion. So, like, whatever. Like, give you the same rewards that you got with 5 billion. Why should they only alternate the stars? Like, I don't know. Seems crazy to me. But whatever. Then you get 8 billion. You're going to get 40 exclusives added on there. You got 9, 10, 11, 12, up to 50 skill. Then they don't give a shit about 13, 14, and 15. They're like, no biggie. They're like, so you didn't do 16, did you? Woo-hoo-hoo. We're going to hook you up. And then they're like, no biggie. Anybody does that. Your grandma could do that. I was 17. But if you do 20, oh, man, you're the man. 50 exclusives. 20, you're getting oil. And then they're really like, not impressed, don't care, you suck, don't care. And then, boom. Now they're hooking you up again. And then come all the way down, and then that's 46. And then you go to the top up here, and it goes 46 to 49 to 52, and then 55. Those are my last ones. And what am I right now? I don't know. What am I at? Let's see. I'm almost at 48.8. 48.8. I'm pretty close. I wonder if I can do it. What was my lineup? Let's try. So, what did I have again? What the hell was that? This is from, wasn't this? Oh, you know why? This is 48 because this is when I was in season with protectors. By the way, if you're listening to this right now and you're in season 4, you're in season 5, and you have protectors, do your world boss with your protectors because you're going to jack that thing up and be able to claim rewards that you won't be able to claim for a long time. Now, it'll be forever before you get it because as you could tell, like, I'm only up to 46 million without protectors with my missile, and I'm 48 million with protectors and battle cards. So beat the shit out of the world boss with your battle cards and your protectors because it's worth it to get the rewards. But I haven't reached missile. I'm still trying here. 40. I was like, oh, I'm so close. But nope, not yet. Next season, whenever they have the season and they give me protectors again, then it'll be on like Donkey Kong because I'm sure I'll be able to top it. But yeah, that's missile rewards. So, yeah, that's world boss. So whoever wants, there you go. Rough 55G is a lot higher than I'm hitting. Yeah, well, I mean, listen, there's plenty of people. Look at the rankings. Doberman's hitting 54 million, so he's not even at 55 yet. He's almost there. What did he run? Oh, he didn't even hit it with his dude. All right, I'm gonna tell him. I mean, he might have already got it. He might have already got 54 million. He doesn't have to. He doesn't even have to put. Look, he's getting 54 million. He doesn't even have to put his overlord. Wild. Crazy. Hey, free Switchblade showed up. Hashtag free Switchblade. We're with that, brother. We don't worry. WWC's down with that. Fist in the air. Free Switchblade. Yeah. Yeah, Overlord. Overlord doesn't show. Oh, they don't? Oh, the Overlord? I didn't even notice that. Oh, so maybe he did hit it with the Overlord. Why don't they put the Overlord on there? That doesn't make any sense either, but okay. Whatever. Yeah, so he's hitting it. I'm going to ask him if he got 55 million because he's so close. I mean, 54.7 to getting those rewards. Those rewards are pretty good. 55. He's going to get 60 hero shards. Overlord. Good time to get Overlord. 10k skill points. Those are pretty good rewards. For getting that. I mean, Air is better. I mean, let's be honest. Air gives you prints. I mean, screw the Overlord. I want the prints, right? Like, you know, it's kind of bullshit, to be honest with you. I'm with you on that. I think they should do prints for all of them. I mean, like, you should just have, no matter what the Overlord is, I don't know what the difference is between, like, why have them be different? Why not just have the same level be the same reward on all of them? And that way, whatever team you choose, you're not penalized. You know what I mean? Like, they should just give you all the same rewards. So if you choose tank, then you get your tank. You choose missile, you get missile. You choose air, you get air. And you can still shuffle the same rewards up. You just make them evenly across the board. Air is chip after the second mythic. Went tank main, too bad you won't get any bonus. What? Why are you talking shit to air people? It's I tell you, I'm telling you, man, bunch of tank haters around these parts. It's crazy. Man, that's crazy. This guy's he's just like taunting poor air people out there, man. There's nothing they could do about it. I mean, taunting poor tank people. They didn't do nothing wrong. He got tanked. It's ours. Just like it just Yeah, I mean, they could, I mean, yeah, just make it universal. I don't know. Okay. Good enough tonight. That is enough. I'm not going to go over battle reports, guys. Took too long. And you know what? Let that be a learning lesson for you. If you wanted it, you shouldn't have had me send me those YouTube links. And you know who you are. You know who you are out there. All right, guys, listen. That's stuff for all you guys, huh? You guys could have been anywhere tonight. What I always say, I certainly appreciate that you chose to be with us. All right, with that, QB8 team out.